Hi folks, it's Brian here from High Techniques. I'm here in Cork today on a site that I first came into in June to do a trial of our Unicontrol 3D machine control, and I put it on for a subcontractor for the O'Flynn group by the name of Chris O'Leary. Since then, O'Flynn's have adopted Unicontrol and three of their subcontractors, being Chris O'Leary, Danny O'Callaghan of Finnis Contracts, and Danny Toland. We have three machines working on this site here, but since I was here in June, and we're just going to have a look at it. There's the site, it's Arderrow here in Ballyvolane in County Cork. It's the O'Flynn group, so all of this that you're looking at now is already standing, at least, even though it's well finished now. But this section here, where you see the scaffolding, in June, this ground, the minimum dig here, if my memory serves me correctly, was 700 millimeters. And when I first put on the system, the guys were working on drainage for the first 3-4 weeks. Mr. O'Flynn himself decided that he wanted to see how good is this Unicontrol and where is it going to work for us. So he pulled the machine from Chris O'Leary's machine from the drainage job, and he wanted to see how accurate it was on levels and all the rest. So this plot here that we're looking at with all these units, as I say, it was just at this point here, the minimum dig was 700 mil to formation. And it took Chris, the machine, one dump truck, no engineer, no pegs, no lines, no laser level, nothing. A day and a half to do this excavation. And you can see the size of it. There's no two units here on the same level. They're all split level, as you can see from the roofs. The amount of setting out that this would have taken, with pins and pegs, changing levels, it's fairly phenomenal to get all this excavated and ready for digging footings in a day and a half. One machine, one dump truck, 1.5 days. I think it says enough. So folks, that's the section we just came through that was excavated there back in June. They're working on the main drainage here. We have a stockpile area here. No materials. That's another machine there of Chris O'Leary's, Case 210. That is set up. It's one of 3 systems that he has. One system is a multi-machine, so you can actually swap the cab kit between, in this case it's this machine, and he's got a Hyundai 300 as well. You can see there she has all the sensors kitted out with the sensors and cabling. Basically you just bring your antennas, your receiver and your screen with you from machine to machine, and that machine is fully 3D capable. It's another one of Chris's here. It's the Hydromech 230, all the way from Kelly's Aboris. Very, very happy with the machine. For anyone who is interested in Hydromech, and as the man would say, he's even more happy with it now that it's set up with Unicontrol. The leads are at deep drainage here, and basically you can see I'm up on a bit of a height here. You can see where it's been taken down, so that is down to formation of the road level. So the leads have the formation in the cab, plus they also have the invert levels for the pipe. I'm just going to go down here now and catch one of these leads here in the act at work. Though they don't really like the camera, they're a bit shy, but we'll give you a look at what you're doing anyway. How are you, lads? So they're down staff today, so their machine driver is laying pipe, and 2 machine drivers actually laying, digging, the whole works. So there you have it. These lads are working away here. There's no mark on the ground, there's no engineer required, and again they're doing some deep stuff here, leaving their connections out, and they're actually able to survey their connections as well. They're able to survey in their line of pipe again before they backfill. They're working away on their own, no issues, no waiting for marks, no waiting for levels. Everything they have is in the cab. We'll just jump in here and have a look. So that's what the driver is seeing in the cab. He has all his line work. You can zoom right in on it there. The beauty of this is, if you look at the top of the screen, in the middle, the red value there is 2.5 meters away from that line. That's the yellow line here. Also, the engineer here on site is ahead of the curve. He's got all his line work into level, so they're pretty much, it's 3D polylines. And the beauty of having 3D polylines is, if you go into your jobs menu here, you can see what he's working on here. It's height to pointer line, so there's very little for the operator to do except click on height to pointer line, and it'll select whatever line he's nearest. Now, when you are working close together, you would need to use the padlock button, which is on the bottom on the right hand side. It will lock you to that line. It won't let you take a height from another line, so it's very safe in that regard. I'm just going to show you here now when I get over my line. Hope he doesn't cross me now for driving his digger, but I'll do it anyway. You can see here I'm within 30 mil, and yeah, I think anybody would be happy with that. There she is on the money. Well, 10 mil now, I'm not going to get any better than that. You can see here as I'm dropping the boom there now. See, my height is getting closer and closer to my height.